Most of the people want to start investing in their 20s, but they screw up their first 2 to 3 years of investing so badly that they don't only lose money but also lose an entire decade of future wealth. And it's never because of bad market conditions, it's because of bad advice. So if my younger brother or younger sister ask me for the safest and smartest way to start building wealth, this is the exact 8-step roadmap I would give him. So whether you are in 20s, 30s or even 40s, this roadmap still applies. So most people hear about share market and think it's only about trading, easy money doubling and quick profits. No. So you should start from ABCD, then addition, then subtraction, then algebra, and then integrals or advanced stuff. And the same applies here. You should start from popular index funds, then blue chip stocks, then mid cap stocks. And I'm only talking about like investing for 5 years. I'm not even talking about trading at all. And most people start with crypto directly. You can allocate some portions to crypto as well, but not 100%. That's the bad thing. And about penny stocks, that's not high risk, high reward. It's like high risk, low reward, and low logic. So if you are just starting out, the goal is to be simple and boring. Don't try to act smart, just avoid being dumb. So before talking about returns, we should stop the bleeding. Consider that you are generating 12 to 14% of returns and a debt rate of 16%. There is no point in investing. You are just losing your money. So EMIs, debts, or loans, whatever it is, just fix it first and get them the manageable zone. And also, if you are an employed individual, you should definitely get an emergency fund at least for 2 to 3 months of expenses. So there is also another advantage of getting an emergency fund. Don't worry about it, you will understand it in the 5th point. So let's come to the actual video. And about investing, most people confuse themselves with stocks or mutual funds, and for me, why not both? But for 100% beginners, mutual funds always wins. You know who beats Nifty 50 over 10 years of investing? Almost no one. Real data shows that most of the retail investors underperform Nifty 50 because they buy at high prices and sell at low prices, or just follow some random influencers like me. And if you're wondering what is Nifty 50, it's an index fund holding top 50 stocks in India. It's just like a bucket holding 50 small pieces of stocks instead of one large one. When you pick 100 high quality stocks in India, only 10 of them beat Nifty 50 over 10 years. So if you're picking 10 individual stocks, the probability to beat Nifty 50 is just 1 by 10. And there are more aggressive funds than Nifty 50 itself. So individual stocks even fail to beat Nifty 50, which is why you should always stick with mutual funds, especially index funds plus equity funds. Don't worry, I will explain about this. I will show what are all the funds I'm investing. I allocate more money to mutual funds because they are predictable, low maintenance, and built for long-term wealth. I will show you what allocation I do, what stocks and what mutual funds I am investing in. So this is not an investment advice. Take this only for educational purpose. So 70% money goes to mutual funds, index funds, flexi cap, large cap, and mid cap funds. This is your basement. It grows quietly while you live your life. You can go on a vacation. You don't need to check your portfolio, and there will be no sudden losses. You just automate the SEBI and check every 1 month. And then 20% money goes to stocks because stocks are fun, but you should not expect 100% returns which you saw on Instagram reel. Pick some blue chip and safe stocks like HDFC Bank, Reliance, TCS, ATC. So this is to learn about their movement. If you invest in a stock and if they fall suddenly, you automatically go to Google and check what happened to the stocks. By the way, you will start learning about it. And then 10% money to crypto. I'm not talking about shit coins. Only the blue chip ones like the Bitcoin, Solana, and Ethereum. If you want to go safer, you can stick with Bitcoin itself. You should not act surprised if they fall 50% suddenly. This is a normal thing in crypto. They will rise 50% one day and they will fall 50% the another day. So if you are scared, you can skip the crypto and invest in gold or just invest in mutual fund itself. I will make a separate video to invest in gold about the SGB, gold ETF and gold base. And if you are over 40, you don't need to invest in cryptos. You can put the money in FDs or debts. You can also skip the stocks if you want and invest in gold or mutual fund itself. So this is the split I am following, 70-20-10. You don't need to follow it. You can design your own split yourselves, but stick to it. If you choose 70-20-10 split, you need to maintain it for the long term. I am 20 years old and I have invested 70% of my money to mutual funds. So if you ever wonder how I made money and how I started investing before even getting a job, you're right. I did side hustles and earned more than 5 lakh rupees as a student. If you are interested, you can check my old video. I generally prefer large cap funds or flexi cap funds. If you are a complete beginner, you can allocate half money to Nifty 50 and then half money to flexi cap fund. It can be either Parak Parik flexi cap fund or HDFC flexi cap fund. To invest in mutual funds, I suggest you to set up automatic SIP, because when you depend on manually investing, you will end up skipping months of investing during the dips. Your brain will not allow you to invest when the Nifty is falling for 10%, which actually are the best times to buy. Humans have mood swings and also forget to do SIP. So I always prefer automatic SIP. First fix the allocation, then choose the right mutual funds, and then automate it. That is another thing I said about emergency funds. You can use that money to apply for IPOs just for the small listing gains, and then you can book profits and then sell it. If you are a beginner, this might be a new term to you. Don't worry, I will make a separate video for it, so make sure to subscribe to my channel. Now everything is done. You have chose the right mutual funds, you have chose some quality stocks, and you have chose the blue chip crypto coins. Now what to do? Check the portfolio daily? No. If any stock give you 5% return in a single day, you should sell it. There will be no selling or buying for the short term. You have entered the wealth game to play for long term. So just keep buying mutual funds, keep buying quality stocks, and just forget about it. There are some traps which beginners are falling into, which makes them to lose their money in their initial years of investing. So make sure you avoid it. The first one is over allocation. Bro, you don't need 12 mutual funds. You're not running a hedge fund. You just need to pick 2 to 3 strong ones, or maybe 4 including the gold ETF, and let them grow. The second trap is listening to influencers advice. If someone is giving you daily stock tips like buy the stock at this point and it will grow to this point, they are not even helping you. They are just doing it for their engagement and their own profit. The third one is trending coins and trending stocks. If something is trending on Instagram or Twitter, you're already late. Whales have already made their money. The main thing about investing is you need to invest for long term. Look at the simple idea. A portfolio giving 12 to 14% returns over 5 years look decent, but over 10 years it becomes powerful. And when you look at over 20 years, it becomes insane. That's the difference between money and wealth. Money is for short term, like salaries, small profits, or IPO listing gains, but wealth is for long term, like compounding, SIPs, and decisions you repeat for decades. So the real flex is not generating a 40% quick returns on a stock which you saw on Instagram reel. The real flex is generating a consistent 12% returns over decades. If you want to see my full portfolio breakdown, come on portfolio, I will make a separate video on it. So investing is not meant to be exciting. The best strategy is usually simple and boring, and that's fine because boring gets rich. I'm only 20 and starting early is literally my biggest advantage. The video which I mentioned, I earned 1 lakh as a student. You can click here to watch it.